First. Um, I am doing a set today with the ENBBA Naturals products. I will be using the Embrace the Base Heavy Hold Gel along with the Curl Embrace Holding Gel as the topper. So these are going to be my only two stylers that I'm going to use. I have conditioner in my hair right now, which I'm going to rinse out. I washed, cleansed and conditioned my hair earlier. So I am just coming on now to rinse the conditioner out of my hair, and then I will begin styling my hair. Welcome to those who have joined. I am doing a ENBBA Natural set with the Curl Embrace Holding Gel and the Embrace the Base Heavy Hold Gel. That's what I'm going to be doing today. And just want to get my clips out so I can get started. Let me start my timer. I want to know how long this takes me to do my hair. Let's see. Oops. Kind of warm. So I'm just rinsing the conditioner. I'm going to leave a twist in my hair and rinse the conditioner out of my hair first. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am doing a wash and go or wash and set with the ENBBA Naturals products. And so I just have my hair in twist, and I'm going to style my hair using the ENBBA Naturals products. So I just want to rinse out all the conditioner first, because I don't leave conditioner in my hair. And I decided I was going to sit. So I've had a long, busy week, work week, and this morning I was able to go ahead and get my movement in. I like to walk daily. So I got in my movement and was able to eat, and now I am making sure to do my hair, because I will be traveling and I need to have it done. Whatever it is. So I'm rinsing conditioner out of my hair. Is what I am doing. I'm going to leave the twist in while I do that. I got a shed hair, but it's a long hair, so I know it's not hair breakage at all, because that one strand is all coiled up, so no breakage. Just want to make sure I get all the conditioner out of my hair, and then I'm going to put a shower cap on to keep in some of the moisture, the water that's in there. So I want to do this set on damp hair. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my live. I am rinsing out the conditioner before I start to add in my styling products. sure I get all that conditioner out. Just rinsing out the conditioner as you come into the room. I just finished washing or cleansing my hair and conditioning it. And now I'm about to style it using the ENBBA Naturals products. I'm going to use the ENBBA Heavy Hold Gel and the Curl and Braids Holding Gel Topper. Those are going to be my two stylers that I'm going to use for this wash and go. So I'm just a washing set. I just want to make sure that I am getting out all of the conditioner from my hair. Still a knot. So I am thoroughly rinsed, and I'm going to put a shower cap on my hair to hold in as much water because I'm not going to add water until I need it. Again, I'm using the ENBBA Heavy Hold Gel for my set today, and the Curl and Braids Holding Gel as my topper. And get some more water. Warm up my water. Alright. Warm up my water and let's get it started. So I'm going to start with the back, and I already have the hair in sections. So I'm going to start with this back section here, and there is my hair with no product on it. So I'm going to start with the Curl and Braids Heavy Hold Gel. For those of you that are going to watch the replay, just want to make sure I show you. And Avena recommends starting with 2 pumps. This gel is pretty thick. So I may have to open it up, and we may not. So I shook it up a little bit, so it might, this is what I have in my hand so far. I'm going to try to get one more. And that's probably the equivalent of 2 pumps right there. And just want to get it spread out in my hand, emulsify it. I think I see a shed hair. I want to get that out. I don't want to put that back in my head. Okay. So that's what that looks like, and I am going in and just rubbing that product into these strands. And like I said before in my other video, it's like it's a heat-seeking missile. It finds the water and it's like locking it in. Because look at those, you know, the curls, the clumps. That 2 pumps in this section. Anything that's coming off, I am putting it back in. to my hair. I want the curls to be elongated, and I normally want big hair from the start, but I'm trying to, I'm setting it without doing it on soaking wet hair on purpose because I will be traveling and I don't want the hair to grow as fast. So when I don't do it on soaking wet hair, I get a more elongated set that does not have the volume quickly. So there is that, and I like the way that that looks. But just to be, hi Monica, a friendly face. So I have I just put the curl and brace holding gel. I put 2 pumps on the heavy hold, I'm sorry, onto my strands, and now I'm going to add some water to it because I put it on damp hair. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to it. I'm going to put that right there so it won't fall. And now I feel what I want to feel. I see what I want to see. Let me get up close a little bit for you to see. Those curls are nice and clumping with just the base gel. And I did not add water until just now. So the water that was in the hair, it like, I call it like a heat-seeking missile. I mean, it went right there to those curls. So now, that was the heavy hold base gel. And I'm going to go ahead and top it with 1 pump of the, the curl and brace holding gel. I thought I had them backwards. So there's the curl and brace holding gel. And I'm going to put 1 pump on there. And then move on to my next section. Using my shower chair, because I'm chilling. I've had a week. So that just makes them clump even more, you see? And so I don't even need a tool on here. I'm gonna just twist this hair up so it can kind of marinate together and get it out of the way. So I can go to my next section up on the top. So see, oops, did I do? Oh, this hair was supposed to be down here, so. This hair belongs, so this is what this hair looked like at the bottom. It was not soaking wet, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch out the gels again. Going with the heavy hold gel. Trying to get 2 pumps out of here. That's more like a pump and a half, but that's just like this hair should have been in there with the other hair, so I think that's fine. Just smooth it out. And I love that the gel doesn't move. Like, even if it were to fall on the floor, I could pick it up. It's that thick. So you see I didn't add any water, but it clumps those hair together because it takes that water that's in the hair, you know, and uses it too. So I think that was enough for this section. Again, you see those curls. Hey Joe! How are ya? So I just put the heavy hold in here and I didn't put any added water and the hair is just clumping together. And I'm gonna go ahead that was like a pump and a half. This section was supposed to have been down here with this one, and I missed it. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of topper on it. That much. Did not turn off my notifications, so I just got a phone call. So I'm going through and just massaging that in. I'm gonna get some water, and then I'm gonna go ahead and join it to that other section. Are you guys watching football today? Whoop. Because I know the game is on. And I know you guys are football watchers. Look at that. You see that? I'll come up close again and let you see the hair. It's nice and it's clumping together. So I'm going to put those with the section it belongs with. Just do that together again. Oh, you're still at work? Okay. How was your breakfast? Was it good? And I'm going to go ahead and I'll put that section up because some hair was left out. Probably when I was rinsing, that twist came loose a little and let some hair go. So now I want the one on the top. Yes, that's the one on the top. Hello to everyone that's entered the room. We are doing a curl and brace holding gel heavy hold set with the curl and brace topper. So you see how my hair is not soaking wet, but it is wet. I just rinsed it. So I dropped the gel. So here, yes. And my next meal, a chicken salad. Oh, go girl, get it, get it, get it. So I'm gonna probably put in the heavy hold. And ENBBA recommends that you come in with start with two pumps. And sometimes you may have to move like shake up your thing because this thing is very thick. But there is 2 pumps. I know I'm gonna probably have to use more, but you start with 2. If you have fine hair, I would start with 1. Okay, so there is this section, and I'm gonna go in a ponytail motion, and I started at the bottom, and I'm working my way up to the top. And I'm just working the gel into my hair. And again, like I said, it was damp, and it's like it finds the water in my hair. So I just split it and kind of work the gel that I feel on my hands down. So did you make your chicken salad, or did your husband make your chicken salad for you, Monica? And so there, oh, let me see. There is, with 2 pumps added, you see it's starting to clump the hair, but I want some more. So I'm going to come in with another pump. Well, I'm going to come in with another 2 pumps because I know that section of my hair. So, and I'm shaking this because it's very thick, and I want to make sure. There you go. 2 more pumps came out. So that's what that 2 pumps look like from this jar that I have, from this one. And this is the heavy hold. So I am smoothing, and I'm going up to concentrate at the top too, because this area, I used to be lazy with it back in the back, and that area always frizzed up in this area, and it was because I wasn't really paying attention to getting the gel in that area. So, oh, okay, he only fixed your omelet. Okay. Well, the omelet was the bomb, and then I heard that your hamburger was the bomb. So uh, I'm pretty sure that chicken salad is the bomb too. Oh, it's like a salad with chicken on it. That's what it is. I just realized. So there is 4 pumps of gel, and I'm going to add a little water and start to work that water into the hair. And I think you can hear it. I hear it anyway, that it's sucking up that water in my hair. So I'm going to add a little bit more water to it. I've already put 4 pumps in this section. And I'm filling my hair as I'm going through, just pulling it and working the gel in. When I I noticed that when I spend some time too to work in the gel, I remember when I first tried the curl and brace holding gel, the topper, I just kind of skimmed it over my hair, which caused me to get what we're terming as hair boogers because I didn't work the gel into the hair. And I don't get hair boogers anymore because now I know I need to work it into the hair. So look, see that hair? Hey girl, hey, Stacy. So I have 4 pumps back here. So does a heavy hold base give more elongation or just a heavier hold? I believe it gives elongation, more elongation and the hold, because it's not like, to me, I use the light hold, so I can only compare to that. So I used the light hold before. That did not weigh my hair down at all. No elongation for me, for this hair that I have. And so this gives me the elongation, especially when, let me just say this, when I do it like I'm doing it now on damp hair and then add the water, my hair is more elongated. When I don't do that, my hair is more voluminous. And it seems to escape the product when I didn't know how to use it correctly. So I think you get the hold and the elongation, but it may also depend on the type of hair you have. Like I have a cottony surface texture, I have coarse, medium, and coarse strands. I have some fine strands up in the front, a cottony surface texture, if I didn't say that, and gray hair, low porosity hair. So my porosity level is getting better as my washes go on. It doesn't take me as long to wet my hair, or get my hair saturated with the water. So it doesn't take me as long as it used to. So let me come up close and again let you see that's what the hair looks like. Hopefully I'm in the camera, just with the heavy hold and a little bit of water. So now I'm going to go in with 1 pump of the Embrace, well, I think 2 pumps of the holding gel. And that's what it looks like for me. So I'll work that in. The light and the medium, like them both. Yeah, so I've tried the light and the softer touch. I'm not sure which where that falls in there, but my hair definitely, the heavy hold was when I was testing, it was the bomb.com. I was like, when that one comes out, I want to try that. I want that. So Now that's with the topper added on there. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of water and smooth it in. And I'm gonna twist that up and go on to my next section. And this just lets my hair marinate with the product in there. I like to do that. I do it also with my Chromix products too. Okay, sounds good. So that's that section done. Now we're going over to the other side. I'm gonna twist this up and get it out of the way just so that it's and put that underneath the cap. So there's water in the hair, but it's not soaking wet. Like I'm not gonna wet it first and then put the gel on. So you see how there's, you know, the hair is damp. The hair is damp. But we're gonna go ahead and go with the heavy hold. And I always start with 2 pumps. Well, that was like a half a pump because this is thick. So I kind of shake the bottle some. There you go. So this is what I'm starting with. Just emulsify it some. And I start at the base of my hair and then just kind of work this in. And again, this is what worked for me. I know on the directions it says to, you know, do it on saturated hair, but I do get a different look, and that's how I knew to use the saturation method or do it on wet hair, soaking wet hair, and then apply the products for the wedding that I was going to, because I knew I didn't have many days for my hair to receive the volume that it normally gets, but I knew that it would get a lot of volume with the saturating my hair, because when I did the testing, that's what ended up happening for me. So I've just put on 2 pumps on that section. 2 pumps with a heavy hold. Turn around, see if you can see that. I haven't added any water, but I'm just working it in to my hair. And I'm going to add a little more. Probably another pump. And that's another pump for me. I'll be traveling, so I normally don't like my hair flat, but I guess I wanted to start out that way as much as possible. I know it's supposed to, is it raining on Monday? It's supposed to rain on Monday or whatever, but the way my life has been working out, I have not been washing at day 4 or 5 like I normally do, because life has been lifing. So because of that, I want to make sure that this set can last, and so I'm taking my time. But look at those curls, beautiful. So I'm going to add a little water, and then I hear, if you don't hear it, I hear it where the water is. And please forgive me, I did not turn off my notifications. Oh, I don't know what you guys hear when the phone rings, but that was the phone ringing. All right. Looks beautiful to me. I dropped the gel. Give me 1 second, I gotta get it. My topper. Okay, so I'm gonna put 1 pump of the Curl and Brace holding gel on the top. I'll put it right there, because when I put it beside me, I am dropping it. Okay, and then I'm just gonna hold it like a ponytail motion and work that gel into my strands. And anything that I'm getting off, I'm putting back on. If you can't see well, tell me. I'll try to move up. Sitting on my shower chair, just trying to chill and relax a bit. There you go. And I think that feels good to me, and it looks good to me. So I'm going to twist that section up. And move on to the next section. So this is really what I'm doing throughout my head. So now I got the last section in the back to do. There it is. Hair is damp. I'm going to start with 2 pumps of the Curl and Brace. I'm sorry, the Embrace the Base Heavy Hold. Start with 2. I could have really started with 3 because I know I'm going to need more for this section. It has more white hair, and it's my desert, my Sahara. Okay, so I'm starting at the base and then working my way up. And I want to make sure I'm getting that base area of my hair, because I used to forget about that section, leave it out, and that's why I would have so much frizz in that area. So for those that are on the call, if you don't mind, and you can type it in, tell me where are you watching from? I'm putting 2 more pumps in that section of the heavy hold. But I can talk to myself too. I don't mind. But it'd be nice if you comment. Do you use ENBBA Naturals? Any of the products? If you do, what is it that you use? Put it in the comments so I know. Uh-oh. That scared me. That was fun. DMV. Okay, awesome. My suction with my what do you call it, the shower head just detached. That scared me. So I've got four pumps in this section over here. And Stacy, do you use any of the ENBBA Natural products? Dallas been using ENBBA only since May 2nd. Gels only, the base and softer touch topper. Okay. Since May 2nd, gels only, the base and the softer touch. Okay, so that medium, I think, and light hold base, and then the touch, the softer touch. Yeah, I Stacy actually, I think, told me about the ENBBA last year, I want to say it was. So that has 4, but again, I know that that's my area. Even though it's clumping, I'm gonna put 2 more over there. Well, it's like 1 in a section. Okay, there you go. So now it's like 2 more pumps over on this section. I use 2 gels only for my wash and go. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah. So then that's what I'm doing too. The 2 gels, Heavy Hold and the Embrace. It always kills me because I always say ENBBA Topper, but you know, the Topper is what I'm using for this set. Just these 2 gels, and that's it. Stacy, you use Heavy Hold, Softer Touch, and Light Hold. Yeah, Stacy, didn't you do a combination? I think it was like the Heavy Hold and the Softer Touch. I think I remember you doing that, and that was a beautiful set. Oh, okay. So are you doing that set with Heavy Hold and Softer Touch? Is that going to be your combination that you're doing? Heavy Hold and Light Hold. Oh, that's right. That's what it was. So maybe I could try the Light Hold as my base and the Heavy Hold as the topper. I wonder how that would work out. So I just added water. This section has 6 pumps in there. Yes, Heavy Hold, Softer Touch today. Okay, awesome. That's what I'm talking about. I like trying different combinations to see how things work, and then you know how to apply it for when you're going to go somewhere, you know, or you have an event and you want to do something and you want to do something with your hair, but you want a certain look. Then you know, oh, I can use this combination or that combination. Because those work for me when you think about what it is you're doing. I'm waiting for the Heavy Hold to launch. I want more elongation. I think the products are very moisturizing. Yes, I have medium density, fine strands, kind of silky. Okay, because I know Stacy's hair is, she has a silkier texture of hair, and I think you will get the more elongation. It's going to give some weight to your hair with those hair properties. But be careful if you, and it all depends, you medium density and fine strands, you probably, in my opinion, start slow. Like you see me starting with 2 pumps, you might want to start with 1 pump when the Heavy Hold is released and you try it, because you don't want to weigh down your hair too much. I mean, I know you want the elongation, but well, it all depends on what you're trying to get. I'm gonna say it that way. It all depends on what you're trying to get. Because when I think fine, you know, you don't need a whole lot on there for fine hair. All right, so there. Oh yeah, so see, Stacy has the same. I knew that sounded familiar. Stacy has the same hair properties as you. All right, so now I am ready to put on the topper. Yeah, I think you'll love the Heavy Hold once it's released to everyone. I couldn't wait till it was released. I used all of the tests that I had, and I was waiting for this to be released. Thank you, thank you. Stacy, she's saying you have beautiful curls. Yeah, see, that was the thing. I use more product than Stacy does. We were testing around the same time. I even got her to give me 1 bottle of her Heavy Hold because I was like, you don't need that. I need it. I need more of it than you do. So, all right. I didn't mean to put water on there this last time, but I did it, so I'm gonna go with it on that section. So now the back is done. Woo! I can get to the front of my hair. So all that is marinating. You see this water? The bag is leaning to the side because all that water is stuck right here. Alright, so now I'm going to shove those up in there and expose this twist. So this section right here for me, I'm just getting all the rest of the gel that's on my hand, just rubbing it into, I don't want to lose nothing. What I like, tell me, is it Mabel May? Tell me, do you feel like the gels that you're using, the medium hold or the light hold when you're using them, that the water just, like when you put the gels on your hair, it just sucks up the product? Because that's how I feel. So it's, like there's some dampness to my hair, but even when, I feel like when I apply the product, it's like a heat-seeking missile, and it finds the water, and it's like, sucks it right in. Oop. Got slippery fingers. Okay, so I'm starting with 2 pumps in this section. And then when one thing that I experienced, Mabel May, tell me if you experience this too, because I know Stacy does. So when I walk a lot, so when I go outside walking, and after I've set my hair, it could be the next day or whatever, and if it's humid outside or there's moisture in the air, my hair gets limp. But then once I come back inside and my hair dries, it goes back. Like if it was fluff, voluminous, it's gonna go right back to being that once it dries. It is the craziest thing, but I see that. The base melts into my hair. I apply it on soaking wet hair. Yeah. So it melts into, it's like it finds that water. See that? It just finds that water. It's like, yes. But if I do soaking wet hair, and you see, I'm gonna get a more voluminous set because my hair wants to be big. That cottony surface texture, it feels like cotton and it acts like cotton too. So cotton is fluffy and my hair is like, Raya's like, hey, we want that volume. She all about that volume. So, but I love it. Once I understood that my hair did that, it was like it draws in the moisture to your hair and my hair remains moisturized through the life of the set. So I like that. And I know I'm taking longer than I normally would take because I'm talking. And I'm trying to relax too because I've had a stressful week. And but I'm loving how the hair is clumping together. And I'm just trying to make sure that, so I put in a total of 4 pumps over here. And now I'm going to add the water to my hair. And I love how it just continues to, because of my density, I need the water for the volume, or I hear you, you'll have helmet head. Yeah. I don't have to worry about that when I do it this way. Look at those curls. Look at that. Look at that. That's just, and that's before putting on the topper. So I love how, yes, it melts into my hair. I love how once I add the water, the hair just continues to clump because it just finds that, it finds that water and just like does the things. And my hair normally stays more elongated than it normally would. So I'm gonna go in now with the topper gel, and I'm putting 2. So I'm putting 2 on because I put 4 on the base. Plus, this is my front, so I want to make sure that what you see is doing the thing. It's curling like it needs to. And I'm smoothing it in so I won't get any hair boogers. But I haven't had that problem since I learned. Don't just, throw the product on top of my hair and not work it in. That's what I would do. And that was a mistake for me. All right. So there's that section. Marinating. You know how Dana puts the product on and then she lets it marinate and she goes and gets something to eat and all that good stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's what my hair is doing. So there's this top section. We're gonna go in. My hands are slippery. Let's see. So that's, this is what I'm going with for that section. Get it in. I feel a hand cramp going on. Right up in this one. So you see I have that stripe. It's like right here and it's normally white on that side and salt and pepper on this side. All right. I'm just gonna go in with one more pump. I'm gonna shed here and it's white. Looks like a mountain. There you go. On top of my hand. So I want to make sure I get that top section before I add my water to the set. And I love how we can all, apply it differently and get different results based on our hair and what our hair likes, I tried it so many different ways. And I remember the first time, I was like, ooh, I can't work this out for 7 days because there's no way. My hair was so big because I had used so much water. And it was the light hold, and the light hold was just not heavy enough for my hair. And I did not use enough of the curl and brace holding gel because I normally, using that, I use very little of it anyway. So that's the way I used it at first. And I was like, oh no, if I'm going to use that light hold, I got to use more of the the curl and brace holding gel. I have to. Because Raya just ain't having it. I'm just taking my time up here. You know, when you're traveling, you're going for work, I gotta make sure everything is everything. So I'm not taking any products with me. So there is the hair. Did I add water? Did I add water? I think I did. I'm gonna add a little more. If I did, I'll add more. And then I'm gonna put the topper gel on. Alright, and now I'm gonna go with 2 pumps of the Curl and Brace Holding Gel. Start at the base and work my way up. And then I don't use my brush. I used to because I wanted to make sure, again, I didn't have hair boogers and I could run the brush through and the product could go through my hair, but it drew my hair up. I'm 55. I tried to let my grief have its way, but I'm not there. Still coloring those strands right now. It's okay. I'm 55 too, and I did it twice. This time it stuck. I'm not going back. But you know, it's got to be on your time. It has to be when you're ready. It's not for everybody because you got to be ready for it. And you got to, to me, you got to love your hair in every stage, you know. But if it's going to be the thing where you're always second guessing it, do what makes you feel comfortable. I just got tired of dyeing my hair. Not that I lifted it, but it was like that dye, it was laughing at me. It was like, oh, did you think that your hair was going to stay this color? In 3 days, it was like that gray was peeking through. I said, ain't nobody got time for that. Forget it. My husband said, you're not that old. Like when I went gray. Excuse me, the first time. He was like, you're not that old. You should, you know, like color your hair back. And I kept a streak, but I went ahead and colored it. And then people used to ask him, he didn't like it. Is that your daughter? I was like, see, you better let me go ahead and keep it gray. He was like, she's not as young as you think she is. I was like, well, maybe if my hair was gray, they wouldn't ask you those questions. All right, so this is the section in the front that normally frizzes up quickly on me. Y'all, 1 second. Bottle down. I forgot when we were at the wedding, the top hasn't been on. When we was at the wedding, I used this came in handy. My sister had done a twist out and we had went out walking and it was so much humidity in the air. It was like it just reactivated whatever I don't know what she used, but it reactivated those products. And her hair was damp and she wanted me to do something and she doesn't like using gel. So this is what I'm using in my hair. She doesn't like using gel. And I was like, you're going to have to let me use some gel to do your hair. So I ended up putting a French roll in the back. And she has salt and pepper hair, but her hair looks like it was professionally dyed to be like, this hair is black, this hair is gray, this hair is black, this hair is gray. You're like right next to each other. It's crazy all the way that our hair is grayed. And it's so pretty though. And her shrinkage is uber real, like uber real. And so I said, you gotta let me put some gel on it. in order to do what I need to do. And all I had was the curl and brace holding gel and the heavy hold. And I just misted her hair, and I put on the heavy hold gel first, and then I went ahead and put in the curl and brace holding gel, and her hair curled right up. We set it. I sat there with the diffuser and set her hair, and it was gorgeous. Of course, she doesn't use gel, so she was like, "It's hard." I said, "No, it's not hard." And I let like one of my family members uh, feel her hair, and they were like, "No, this is not hard." I was like, "I told you, the heavy hold did so well on her hair. Hair was gorgeous. Her curls were so pretty, but she's just not a gel girl. But she was a gel girl for that wedding." So, ENBBA Naturals to the rescue, because I was able to do her hair in no time, and it was so pretty. All right, so I am just working that through here. And I'm going to do one more pump of the heavy hold and concentrate it up here in that white area. Then run some out the bottom. Let's see. Stacy, so how you coming? Are you under the dryer, or are you still in the shower? I got a snag. I feel it now. I'm at the home stretch, and it's trying to pull on my hair. All right, so there is what we have with the gel that I have applied. Add some water to this section. And okay, awesome. You trucking along. I know it'll take you no time. All right, so I like how that's looking, but I'm gonna put a little bit more gel on these ends of my hair. Yep, so my honey, he's now so protective of my gray hair, it's not funny. When at one point he was like, "No, you dye that hair." But his hair is salt and pepper. So I was like, "Hey." He was like, "But you won't let me dye mine." I was like, "Yeah, so I ain't even trying to dye mine. I was doing it because you wanted me to dye it." But now he's so cool with it. He loves it. He protects it. Even when I'd be like, "Oh, I'm tired. I think I'm gonna get braids for a little while." He told me, "Oh, okay," and I sent it to him in a text message because my niece is the only one that braids my hair, and so he was like, "Okay," and then he came back with his response to be like, "So why are you doing that again? I think your hair is just fine." That's a whole 180. So look at those ends now that I applied that gel to the base of the ends and made sure to work it through. They were a little straggly before. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to this section and making sure I'm working that gel into my hair. No, it does not have to take this long. I am taking my time. I am not rushing. I'm enjoying this process because I need it as a de-stressor. It is doing something for me right about now. So there is just the heavy hold base. And I'm loving these curls. Let me let you see. I'm loving them. I am loving them. Loving those curls. So now we're going to put some topper on that. curl brace holding gel. Oop. My hands are so slippery. So I'm going in with 2 pumps. And I'm starting at the base and working my way up. It's really nice. Yeah, the clumps are nice and juicy, right? Thank you. And it's not exactly that same way when I do when the hair is soaking wet. So those are just notes I made to myself to know, oh, I got 2 different looks based on how I apply, how I use the water, you know, and then how it dried later. So I like these clumps. I'm gonna twist this up. Oop. I'm gonna twist this up. And put that under. And I got this last section. Keeping the moisture in, and got this last section. Last piece. So the last time when I did set it too, with soaking wet hair, I this side dried a little frizzy, and so I had to spray it with a little water and put, you know, like a little bit more product on it, because it just got too voluminous. So I know, go in on this side, because when it dried, it showed me it was like, we're gonna be like this, and this is exactly what it looked like when it dried. So there is 3 pumps of gel for this section. And I'm gonna start with working it in at the bottom and work my way up. I'm just taking my time to work it in. Thought maybe there was some gel on the side of his hair. Okay. All right. So we need some more based on what that looks like. So I did 3. This is gonna be 4. I'll do 1 more. It's gonna be 5. Total. Can you see all that white hair? I just know my hair, and I know what she's gonna do and what she's not gonna do. Make sure I get them ends good, and then I'll add the water. Just try to make sure I'm working the product through my hair. So that's a little better, and it'll be better with the water too. Yeah, better with the water. I think by applying it on the damp hair allows the gel to, you know, coat my strands better. And then the water is the icing on the cake. I think I'm going to go in with a little bit more gel, just based on what I'm seeing, because Raya can grow easy. She don't need no help. So when she tell me who she is, I believe her. I ain't believe her at first, and then she showed me, and I was like, okay, all right, girl, I hear you. You want what you want. I'm gonna give you what you want. All right, so one more pump on this section. One more pump. We are doing an ENBBA Naturals set with the heavy hold, top with the curl and brace holding gel. Those are the only two stylers that I am using in this wash and set. Hydrate and define. Wash and go, but you're not really going nowhere because you're going under the dryers. At least I am. Alright, so those curls look beautiful to me. And the ends look good. I'm due for my trim, but the ends look good. And we're gonna go ahead in with the topper. And 1, 2. Oh, about to slide it out of my hand, so there we go. And that's what 2 pumps look like for me right now. And I'm applying. So that is the ENBBA Naturals Curl and Brace Holding Gel, topped on top of the heavy hold. Those ends look good. The hair is clumping really nicely. And I'm going to twist that up and let this hair marinate. So what I am gonna do, let's see, is let this hair marinate. And then I'm gonna, my other video showed you, like, oh, I'm just gonna take this down and shake my hair. And I have an intake dryer, so I'm gonna put my hairnet over my hair and get under the dryer so I can dry my hair. But I promise I will like show pictures of what it looks like once she's dry. I'll put it over there on Instagram. I'll put something over here too. But I want it to marinate and I'm hungry. So I'm going to, we show final results on Instagram or YouTube or both. I will do on both. I promise I will do it on both. Oh, So I'm gonna go and eat and let this marinate. Um, and I will shake, I'll take some pictures so you see what she looks like once once it's all set, and then get under the dryer or whatever. So, and I'll make sure I come back on Instagram, come back on YouTube, and then I'll also make sure whatever I do it on Instagram as well. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. This was my just relaxing time, but I figured I could share. If anybody had any questions, they could, ask. I will see you a little bit later. Go give me something to eat. Bye bye.